From the picturesque Pacific Northwest and the city of Seattle, welcome inside Lumen Field, where all the 12s make it at home for the Seahawks. Today, we're set for a good one. It's the Minnesota Vikings and the Seattle Seahawks. So glad to have you with us. Mike Tirico next to Greg Olson here in the booth. And we are underway in the Pacific Northwest. He'll take it at the 12. He's across the 20, taking down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Ready? Rip Viking 18.
The first carry for the Spartans, Kenneth Walker.
Like, this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way. And it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it. And boy, did they ever.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Come on. 60 Eagles, 60 Panther 11, Panther 11.
From the shotgun, it's Milrow. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Okay, let's go.
Fake the handoff. Now, Tua on the run to the right. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready. Out.
Throwing is Tua. They'll look to set up the screen here. He is belted in the backfield. What a shot he took. It's going to be a loss of yardage. What a play.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
They're going to go. It's Tua. This one intercepted. Picked off by Jamel Dean.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Drop 60, drop 60. Go.
They go play action now with Milrow. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup for 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5. At the Vikings 42-yard line.
Let's go.
from the gun. Here's the gift to Walker. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Step 19, charge, street, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Milrow on third down. A throw left side, going to be intercepted.
So the first part of any interception, it just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain. We'll try again here. Second and 10.
Brings up second and 10. On the Seahawks 48-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Tua. And they're going to get to him and take him down. Taken back to the other side of midfield. The former first overall pick in 2022, Trayvon Walker, gets up for a loss of 7. And now it's third down.
Hey, get set. Solo left side.
From the gun, here's Tua. He lets one go, looking for Shaheed. And the Seahawks are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
Intercepted. The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 9.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for first and 10. Quick throw to Neighbors on the RPO. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
Brings up second and 4 at the 14-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Milrow. Now he'll run it.
That's just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield. He doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that first down. Tucks it, becomes a runner, and gets past the marker.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on first and 10.
Ready? Warriors, 60 Eagles, 60.
On play action, Milrow. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I can guarantee you that interception he threw on the previous drive, that's still in the back of his mind. You got to know when to take a chance, and you got to know when to just throw the ball away and live for the next down.
Ready?
The run up the middle, it's Walker. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Powerful Rashawn Gary there in run support. And play halted for a moment. We have an injured Seahawk player. This would be a big loss, and we'll see if he can continue here in the divisional round. On third down, Milrow exiting the pocket right. Oh, a loose football. And the Vikings have the takeaway.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
On first and 10, here's Tua. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Now quickly to Golden on the RPO. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. On first down, Tagovailoa. That one taken in. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown. Touchdown, Vikings. An extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good. The Vikings will jump out to a 7-0 lead here on Wild Card Weekend. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Play action, it's Milroe. On the move left. That's going to be incomplete. And they'll need just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter. 2nd and 10.
60 Maverick. 60. Here we go. Here we go. Cougar 19. Trap 60. Trap 60. Dragon 60.
From the gun, it's Milroe. This is hot down that right sideline. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. We are through one here on Wild Card Weekend. 7-0 is our score. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment.
60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Now Milroe on first down. Open man downfield. That's Neighbors. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down. They'll go play action with Milroe. Off he goes. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
On the ground, it's Walker. Good blocking to the 15. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown Seahawks. The extra point is good. And the Seahawks will level things out at 7 apiece. To level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Moving to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that one. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
One more, 2.
The RPO, that one is complete. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
We'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the 1st down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the 1st down.
They'll fake the handoff. Now, Tua. The coverage right there, and it's knocked away. Incomplete. Leak Woolen that time. Good coverage, and he breaks it up.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Oh, now flags come in. Looks like movement up front. And third down just became a lot tougher. Whoa, things are getting tougher. It's now 3rd and 15.
Solo left Zion. Let's go. Ready.
To the air again, Tagovailoa. He lets one go. Looking for Shaheed. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
They are going for it. It's Tagovailoa. Open man left side. He's got it. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. They get 18 yards on 4th down and a fresh set of downs. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. So, from 37, here's 2nd and 9. Tua to throw again. Down the left sideline. And he will get into the end zone. Matthew Golden. Touchdown, Minnesota. The PAT up and good. And the Vikings will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
Come back team! Come back team! Ready? Drop this! Now be lying!
On 1st down, it's Milroe. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. That one good for 8 dozen. A very quick 1st down.
19 strikes.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 19. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
From the shotgun, it's Milroe. Short pass taken in by the tight end. They'll get it up 4 here as he is taken down. From the 41, here's 2nd down and 5. 2 minutes remain here in this 1st half. Back with more NFC playoff action after this. 2nd and 5.
18, 5 years, good. Dragon 60.
Now Milroe. That's caught. It's penetrated. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend, make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing it. You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the 1st half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
70, ready.
Again, it's Milroe. He's got it inside the 5. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Seattle.
We used to have a saying, responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
To the left side and taken in by Golden. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Hey, 21 TX. Solo left Zion. Solo left. Whoa. 20 TX. Solo left Zion.
A shotgun snap for Tua. This one complete down the field to Golden. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football.
Yards on the play.
So that is what you want. I know sometimes it takes time, but they do get it right, and this call will stand. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. They get 21 on that one. It'll be a Vikings first down.
And the Vikings first down.
From the gun, here's Tua. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he is out of bounds. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It's such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game, and they're knocking on the door here, 1st and goal. At the very least, got to come away with some points.
Only a yard there. Tackle made at the 5. Here comes 2nd and goal. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop at 45 seconds to go until halftime. Ball right on the 5-yard line, 2nd down and goal. I had a defender draped all over him, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Timeout Seahawks. That is their 2nd, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
The field goal is good.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
From the 6, here comes a return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Warriors, 17.
On 1st and 10, it's Milrow. Quick throw, taken in, and he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line. Give him 14 on that play. One play, 1 first down.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Rattler, 18 Rattler. 79 Broncos.
Throwing now, Milrow on first down. They're going to work this down inside the 45. Now Seattle will use the final timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
65 catch, 65. Mustang 19, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
They'll throw on first down with Milrow. And he'll be out of bounds here. That's only a gain of a yard.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet in bounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
70 Timberwolves.
Milrow going to throw it again. Moving outside the pocket. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Really nice job with the protection up front. Just nobody could get open downfield. So it's a combination of your offensive weapons have to do a better job taking advantage of that time to work and separate. But also, how impressive is that by that defense?
That's going to be intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. In motion, it's Golden. On first and 10, here's Tua. Going up top. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Who survives? Whose season continues on to next week? One half to decide it. Time for the third quarter of the NFC wildcard game.
Hey, 21, let's go. Ready. Watson, Oscar.
On first down, here's Tungo Vailoa to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Leads to second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Yeah, ready.
Now a give up the middle. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Byron Murphy there on the stop.
And it's third down.
Third down and 9.
21G, go ahead. Ready.
Here's Tungo Vailoa. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. The defense comes up with the big play, and the pick six changes all the momentum. New leader in this one with that touchdown.
Mike, this is one of those plays at the end they're going to look back on and say that play changed the game. Not only do you create the turnover, you take it back the other way, and now you find yourself with the lead here in the second half.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready. Step. Out. Solo left Zion. 8. 20, TX.
Now a first down throw for Tua. That's caught by Golden, right side. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. A big play middle they go. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
Checking it down, this one is caught. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. A big play for Minnesota. And even 30 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Forced to his right. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient.
To the goal line and in. Matthew Golden. Touchdown, Vikings. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. He knocks it through. The Vikings extend the advantage to a field goal. It's 24-21. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Ready.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. The ball's out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds.
And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up third down.
Hurt. Let's go.
We'll try and run it with Walker. He's inside the 35. He will go all the way. Kenneth Walker, touchdown Seahawks. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, fellas, listen up.
They'll put Addison in motion. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
Certainly not how they drew it up for his first catch of the game, but he's on the board, and I think the hope is continue to go his way, and next time, let's try to pick up some yards.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. The RPO, that one is complete. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
Hey, come on, T.
Throwing is Tua. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
He's right. Let's go. Hey, T.
Throwing again, it's Tua. He'll let this go towards the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Jordan Addison. Touchdown, Minnesota. The extra point is good. And the Vikings go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A return coming from the 14. Look at him go! To the 20. And he's going to take this all the way back. 84 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense, you watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this. And they go back and get a score of their own.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
All right, come on. Big T. Step. Hey, 21 TA.
Tua now on 1st down. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. His 8th reception of the game, and good for a 1st down.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
How quickly to Golden on the RPO. And he's going to be out of bounds here on what will wind up being the final play of the 3rd quarter. From the 31, here comes a 2nd and a yard.
Hey, that's it. Hey, number 1. Hey.
Here's Tagovailoa. Flush to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21. What a moment in this game. A touchdown would give them the late lead. It is 1st down and goal. To the air again, Tagovailoa. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up 2nd and goal.
And you think back earlier, remember, Mike, he threw that pick 6 in a very similar situation. So this time around, much better decision. Doesn't take any chances. Smart move to just throw that one away.
Tua to throw again. There's that man again. Another catch.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Hey,
throw by Lowe on 3rd and goal. And this is going to be incomplete. And great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that 3rd down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this 4th down after failing on 3rd.
It is back to a 1-point game now in the 4th quarter as they kick it away. He fields it at the 8.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Ready? Liking 18. Check. Hurt.
They're trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
Ready?
Here's a 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Get it. Cowboys, Buffalo 18. Warriors got it in.
From the shotgun, it's Milroe. He's going to air this one out. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him. And will bring up 3rd down.
Panther 60.
Out of the gun, it's Milroe. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock. But the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the 4th quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that 3rd down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up 1st downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a 1st down.
4-minute offense, Mike, so what does it mean? 1, make the defense use all of their remaining timeouts. 2, continue to pick up 1st downs, milk the clock. And then 3, if possible, finish with the ball in your hands.
Keep it on the ground and keep it walking. And a hard-earned yard as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Now a ball deep, middle of the field. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Greg, that's the way to handle it. Up 1, go down the field, get the touchdown, and extend the lead to 7.
Mike, the key for this offense is they were at their best when their best was needed. Being able to extend this lead late in the 4th quarter, they've got to be feeling pretty good about where things stand to close this game out.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Solo left Zion. Stretch.
From the gun, here's Tua. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. He was trying to connect with Matthew Golden that time. And it'll be second down.
All right, come on.
A shotgun snap for Tua. That one reeled in by Golden. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
Brings up third and 1.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. The 12s making noise in Seattle before third down.
Ready, two, with it. Whoa. Hey.
They'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down. They'll stick to the ground. And that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a fourth down, fourth quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs.
So you roll the dice on offense and you fail. But now you can't give up. Your defense has to go out there and get a stop. You have all 3 timeouts. You have time to get the ball back one more time on offense. So now your defense needs to answer the bell and give your offense one more shot.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
Here we go, set. Go, 19, Charger, 19, Charger. Steady.
Once again, it's Walker. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
19 tight, 19 tight.
Now Milrow facing third and long. He'll let it go deep left sideline. And he's in. Corey Watson. Touchdown Seahawks.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all just seal this victory away.
Makes the score Seahawks 49, Vikings 34.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here's first and 10.
It's safe.
A pistol set with Tagovailoa. Pass pop. It's Golden. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. That's a dozen. Catch number 12. And a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Let's go.
Tagovailoa working out of the pistol. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. Now on second and long.
Ready. All right, go, go, go. Hey. Out.
Tua. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just no...
And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40.
Hawk 70. Go.
The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So the 12th man, a factor here as it's a win for the Seahawks. They are moving on in these playoffs. Won't have a long time to celebrate this one. They'll get right back to work for the division.